To the test. To the test. To the test. Give me a little bit from the heart now. To the test. To the test. To the test. Don't you try to...
I need to talk about my day yesterday, because it was a long day. So this might actually end up to be 2 videos. Fucking so... Someone just sent me a fucking, like, chain letter on a cell phone. You're lucky I don't kill you, and then, like, revive you, and then slap you and say, get the hell away from me, we're no longer friends anymore, you dead zombie bitch. Anyway, moving on. Anger gone. I went out yesterday, went looking for a job. That didn't go well. I went to a job fair at Best Buy. Yes. It was 20 losers standing in chairs the entire time by themselves. I didn't really stay, because I was just like, the sign said job fair or apply online. And I'm like, I'll just apply online. See how that works out for me. If not, it's gonna be bad. So anyway, so I did that. And then I came home, and then I was waiting around to go out this evening to go to a local club to meet a friend I haven't met yet. I knew him from online only, and you know, he's like, I'm going out to this club, and I was like, well, you know, it's public, you know, if I get a beer, you can't put roofies in it, so it's okay. So we went out. Oh wait, hold on, first, sorry, well, first. Went out with Christian first. We went for a walk, and first we went to 7-Eleven. We went to the beach, because we're like a couple feet away from the beach. It's like a mile, maybe, if that. I think it's actually less than a mile to the beach. And we went to the beach, and I need something to drink, so we stopped at a 7-Eleven. Okay, every time I go to a 7-Eleven, no matter where it is, I always get accosted by a homeless person. I have a horrible fear of homeless people, because I feel so guilty, because they're homeless, and I'm like, I have a little bit of money, I should just give them all my money. So, like, I listen to them, and they tell me bullshit stories, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for you and your fake wife and kids. Oh. So, I'm, like, rushing through 7-Eleven, I think I saw one homeless person. He was buying, like, a can of corn or something, I don't know. So, we got our drinks, and I'm like, oh my god, the homeless person didn't accost me. So, I'm about to get in the car, and I heard, hey man, and I went, damn it! Damn homeless people! Like, not that I'm against the homeless, because, you know, I'm not Hitler. Anyway, so... it was just some kid wanting to know where he can find a buffet of crab legs for under $25, which you can't in Virginia Beach, so he was kind of screwed. So we walked up and down the boardwalk, and we talked, and we saw this really, really interesting couple who was probably... they were probably both gay, and they just didn't realize it, because she looked like a big dyke, and he was a flaming Mo. I just said the word Mo. Anyway. And he was on fire, and he was even checking out Christian. I'm like, ew. Ew, not in front of your lesbian wife. That's weird. You're not ex-gays anymore. You're, like, non-practicing gays. So, walked the boardwalk, you know, as we're drinking our Pepsis, we went by one of the many little bars they have in the corners, and they're like, hey guys, $1 drinks tonight if you come inside, and Christian's like, we have Pepsi, and she's like, we can put rum in that for you, and he's like, is it free? Because we're supplying the Pepsi. And she's like, no. We're like, it's okay, we like Pepsi. I don't like rum and Coke, or rum and Pepsi, anyway. So, we're coming back, and we're walking down the boardwalk. The strip is like all the tchotchke shops and stuff, and like the little hotels, entrances, and the boardwalk's the actual, you can see the beach and stuff. There, we saw some guy going down on his girlfriend. I'm not talking about like, you know, oh, they're just being intimate and they're on top of each other and kissing. No. Like, she did a thing where her back went up and he took off her underwear and his head had disappeared under her skirt and he was like munching away. Like, I was just like, wow. You need to go back and get that lesbian girl with her gay husband and see if he's doing it right, because only she knows. But, you know, they were going to town. They were just going to town, like, and it wasn't even, like, on the dark part of the beach. It wasn't even water. There was, like, lights all over them. I was like, wow, really good for you. Good for you. Anyway, so we went home, we had dinner, walked out, and I went to this club. Met my friend there, and his name is Edwin. He's fantastic. I love Edwin more than anything. He's, like, my best friend at Virginia Beach. I swear to God. He doesn't realize it yet, but he is. And so we're talking, and we're like guy-ogling, and then there's moments of silence. And then these guys come in. They're really, really, really hot guys. Like, some of them are like, I don't like skinny little white hair guys. I mean, blonde hair guys. This guy was kind of cute. He was like, And then there was like really cute guys. Like, one guy was like, really, really hot. Like, I was like, oh, I'm married. And then there was this muscle guy who was like everything I've ever wanted in a guy. He, like, had this banging body, he had salt and pepper hair, salt and pepper facial hair like I do, and it was just, wow, it was just nice to look at. Like, I was just really, really, like... So, my friend Edwin had a crush on one of these guys named Jack, and Jack didn't speak to us, so whatever. friend Brian shows up, and the sad thing is, toward the end of the night, all the prettiest people in the bar were actually all girls, so I was hitting on girls the entire night, because I think that's safe. Because if I hit on girls, I know I'm not going to do that, because I don't like girls. So, talking to her, telling these girls are really hot. One girl had a really nice smile, and then, like, the talent portion came out, and it was this black drag queen named Naomi Black. She was really good. She wore, like, really great outfits. She sang great songs, and then they had, like, it wasn't like a drag show, it was more like a drag slash talent show, I guess. I don't know. And some really skinny white guy dressed up in a dress, and he looked anorexic, and he looked like my cousin Trish, which complimented, because there was this other guy there who had, like, his 1975 porn stash, and, like, all through the night he would come with a different prop from outside. First, it was just him in a black shirt, and then next it was him in a motorcycle helmet. Then he went back out, dumped the motorcycle helmet, and brought in a leather jacket. And toward the end, he brought in the motorcycle helmet, and was motorcycle helmet on his head, and wearing the leather jacket. It was sexy. No. So we watched all these talent things, and there was like this little leprechaun. And, like, he was shorter than me. I'm 5'5", but he was like 5'2". He looked 12. It really bothered me, and he was like, everyone was like, he's hot, and I'm like, he looks like a leprechaun. It's like watching a leprechaun strip, and he was just in his underwear. People were giving him dollars. I was really bothered by it. Really bothered. I was like, I don't feel comfortable staring at this. And then the next stripper guy was like some blonde twink. If you don't know what a twink is, look it up. It's not pretty for everybody, especially not for me. So I just kept looking at guys the entire night and talking to my friends, and I had one beer and drank some water, and I'm trying to remember if anything interesting happened. Oh, one girl sang a really good rendition of Don't Speak, and then some other song, which I don't remember. Then, of course, the Gamey comes out. They played a remix of the song Defying Gravity, which I love, and if anybody has it, you can send it to me. That'd be great, because I'm too cheap to buy it for 99 cents on iTunes. Yeah. So, Edwin was fantastic. My friend Brian came out. That was okay. It was fun. He sat with us. Edwin is just like one of the best people, and he's so down on himself. He like calls himself Mr. Fat, and he's not fat at all. God, please, he's quite adorable in almost every way possible. And his friend Jack, we were walking to the cars, Brian to his car, and like this guy Jack ran by, and he's like, "Hey, Edwin," and I'm like, "Oh, he said your name." So we came up with this entire thing where I was going to tell him that I monopolized his time the other night. The only thing that Edwin, I think, found wrong with me, per se, was that I'm from New York, so we tend to talk really fast. So he had a little hard time keeping up. And I would have to, like, slow myself down, which is really weird, because when I slow myself down talking, I feel I can't breathe, because I'm not breathing at the normal rate, because I have to slow it down and take less breaths, I believe. I don't know. It's really weird. And I went to the bathroom many times, because I drank water. And during one visit, a nice man told me that I look like somebody he used to know from some TV show. I thought he said Frogger. So apparently I jump across streets and stuff. I don't know. And he said, "I just want you to know you're hot as crap." Meanwhile, he's like pointing at me, holding a beer, and urinating all at the same time. I'm like, well, thank you. I'm gonna go and walk away now. And I liked being able to go out and cruise guys, I guess. What are you? I haven't done that in years. Wow, it was an interesting experience. You did give guys the eye, and you're like, oh, if they came up to me, I'm gonna have to explain to them I'm married, so this is not gonna go anywhere. If I wasn't married, it probably would have gone somewhere. For some of them, anyway. It was an interesting evening. However, at the end of the night, I refused to drive until all these people are at the parking lot, because I think they all drive drunk. I swear to God, everyone drives drunk. Oh, and everyone in Virginia Beach smokes. Like, everybody. Edwin and I were, like, the only ones who didn't smoke last night. Everyone else is, like, as soon as they got in, they're like, I'm like, oh, you just ruined everything by smoking. Hot guys who smoke are just really wrong. So that's my night. That wasn't interesting as I thought it was. Perhaps I just need to be able to, like, you know, make stuff up. I'm trying to remember anything else. No, there wasn't anything else. Leprechaun stripper, black drag queen who was almost a female, but then her boyfriend dumped her, so she stopped the process, but still has high cheekbones. Skinny, I'm anorexic, please feed me, less purging than pinging. Yep, that was about it. Oh, and hot muscle guys with their shirts off, who I wanted to sleep with immediately, who'd take me to the back of the room and gangbang me for an hour, and I would have been extremely happy. Bye!